What's this? The Exile? Assassin Christmas?
AC Podyssey, the Christmas Podyssey. AC Podyssey, it's Christmas Podyssey. Assassin Christmas, Assassin Christmas. Oh yeah, what's this? Greenie, yeah. AC Podyssey, the Christmas Podyssey. Assassin Christmas. Willis makes movies and the Exile. We are co-hosting our depression. No, I'm joking, Podyssey.
It is indeed. It is Christmas, and it's Assassin Christmas, as alluded to in the epic freestyle that I did yesterday.
Yeah.
And
sorry, my camera is totally out of focus.
it's just the
I don't like
Christmas
this.
vibe.
I don't like what's happening.
It's just the Christmas fogginess of the. It's the condensation of the winter weather.
Yeah, on the windows.
Yeah, exactly. So your webcam, your webcam is actually just like looking through a window, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
all
all foggied up. I can't actually clean the lens of it. There's like glass in the way, but anyway.
Oh yeah.
I thought we could kickstart this festive themed episode with a little poem written by our good friend ChatGPT.
I love that guy.
This is really bad. Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and through history's halls, the assassins were sneaking on rooftops and walls.
Ooh.
The Templars were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of pieces of Eden danced in their heads.
Oh yes.
But wait, on the airwaves, a sound sharp and slick. It's Podyssey here, with a seasonal kick. From Masyaf to Florence to lands far and near, we'll unwrap Assassin's Creed goodies and cheer. So grab your hidden blade and a hot cup of tea. It's time for some holiday banter. Let's sync this, shall we?
Sync this?
Like, SYNC.
Oh right. Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's be real. I think you wrote that, didn't you?
I can't take any credit. I think it was just way too good for me.
Yeah, true. It was
I wouldn't dare write something of this quality.
That was a ballad for the ages, that's for sure.
A Podyssey of sorts.
Oh, I guess you could say
so,
that.
What is tonight's festivities for our Assassin Christmas?
Well, we've got a few Assassin's Creed Christmas-themed games to play today. There's some trivia, as we kind of did in the episode or two before. We've got some visual games, which I will explain the rules of those when we get to them. Which it might be, I don't know when that'll be, but we'll figure it out. And we're just gonna have a chill time, you know. We could talk anything Assassin's Creed. It's just whatever sparks this episode will do, you know. There's no rules. We're just here to have a good festive time and celebrate, you know, Christmas and the Podyssey.
Yeah, nice casual chit chat.
Exactly. Now, I will say real quick, my headphones keep telling me battery low. Like there's a woman's voice in my ear going, battery low. You know those? So
oh, yeah.
I might have to, I got to think. I wonder if I can I plug them in to charge while I'm wearing them? I don't know. I might have to switch to my other ones, which is annoying because they're like really hefty, my other ones. But I'll just have to do it. I can just do it while we go, you know? You want it? What do you want to do first? Do you want to just have a little catch-up conversation, you know? Just check in, see how we're doing. I feel like the viewers might want that as well.
Yeah. Will you be able to talk back, or should I just talk about...
Well, while I'm connecting up my other headphones, let me ask you first, you know, how was your most recent weekend? Because... Again, I saw you posted a photo in this sick golfing place that I thought looked really cool. And I don't know, is there a story there or?
Oh, well, I was telling you a bit off camera, but yeah. So we went on a double date of sorts in Newcastle, which was really great when we actually got there, but it took a long time to get there. We got the metro all right, but then there was like a 45-minute walk to this place, and we didn't realise how far out of the city centre it actually was. It looked like it was only like 4 minutes away from the city centre. It was actually a lot longer. We were pretty exhausted by the time we got there, but it was a really cool place. It's called Golf Fang in Newcastle, if anybody wants to check it out. It's a really cool, like, miniature sort of crazy golf course. You can get drinks, there's arcade machines, it's all like got this neon like aesthetic to it. Each of the golf holes has like it's themed after a different sort of like game or location. There's like one of them is actually set in a pub. There's like a Simpsons one, stuff like that. So it was really good. And it took a long time as well. I thought it was only going to be like a couple of holes, but it ended up being like a full 18-hole course that took us like upstairs and like in like sewers and stuff. And yeah, it was really good.
Sewers?
Yeah, like they were pretend sewers, but people had like drawn graffiti on the walls and stuff to make it look like it was even worse.
Yeah. Damn. I will be honest, when I was switching headphones, I missed about 90% of your explanation, but I came back in when I heard about sewers.
Oh, well, that was it then. That was the spark. They're like, I'm not interested in golf, but sewers.
Yeah, sewers.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles about.
Yeah. But yeah, I've switched onto my other headphones now, and these are just wired ones, so they're never going to run out. So we should be good. We should be good. I'm looking at myself in the, what they call it, viewfinder or something.
Yeah.
And I think I'm looking good. So I think we're all
Excellent.
good. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'll just continue, I guess.
I'm
just rabbiting on about the golf course. Yeah, quite. There was a funny one which was like, in Amsterdam they've got the red light district.
Oh yeah, I've walked through that.
Oh really?
Well, I mean, just walked through it, not actually been
there.
Oh yeah. It was when I won't. Quick tangent, I suppose. I won't go on for ages about it, but I went traveling in 2019 with one of my best mates and my ex-girlfriend, obviously girlfriend at the time. And we went to and we met two of our other mates in Amsterdam. And we all just like were curious, like, what's it gonna be like? So we just all walked through it. Again, we weren't the punters. We weren't there looking for anything, but we were just like, I think you kind of had to walk through it to get to other places, so it just kind of naturally happens. But man, the things you'd see there, it was insane. Like people, without being too graphic, I'll just say people stood in windows like they are products. It was insane. Like stacked on top of each other. It was really weird. And there was creepy guys just like growling and stuff. And it was weird. It was weird.
Wow.
Really weird. Back to golf.
Well, the golf course did actually follow like a similar thing. It had like mannequins in the windows, like dressed up. And the actual golf course itself was like a guy in questionable attire in a cage. It was a mannequin. Yeah. In a cage.
Wasn't you?
There were. No, we didn't.
Okay. Right.
That wasn't like a bonus thing you could pay for.
Right.
So yeah, and there were phallic objects that you had to dart around with your golf ball. It was quite funny actually. There was a shortcut by going like through his cage.
Oh really?
Not gonna go into detail on how that works.
Yeah.
But, that was one of the more explicit golf holes, I guess. I don't want to say golf holes.
That gives a whole other meaning to any hole is a goal.
Yeah, a lot of the holes were quite fun. Like this is not working coming after the last hole, but like one you had to get it in a garden shed and you wouldn't know where it would like come out of.
Oh,
on the other side of the garden shed. So then that would determine how you like went about the next one. One of them was like a pinball machine where you had to try and get it like in the right place, otherwise you get deducted points and stuff. I mean, I am not good at golf. I've pretty much never played golf properly, so I wasn't very good, but I did have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah,
and then we had to trudge back to Sunderland afterwards, and we had a full night out by the time we got back.
Damn, that sounds like it was a very long day. So was that golfing place? It sounds like it must have been like adults only.
Well, it did I think it was mainly older people, because it was like a bar and a pub as well.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, if I had a kid and it was their birthday or something, and I took them out and I took them out to this golf place and we had to dodge phallic objects, I don't think I'd be very happy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll send you a picture to put in the edit to show some pictures of it. I did get a picture of the actual that hole. I wonder if I can show you it. Well, I'll wait till after, but yeah. It was good though, but then coming back to Sunderland, I think we were really just ready to go home. But I ordered like 3 plates from Wetherspoons. I didn't realise that I wasn't ordering like the little... It's like 3 for £15, but I thought they were just going to be the little bowls. But no, I got 3 full-on plates of like chicken.
Jesus.
But I did end up eating it all, so it must have been
it's Christmas.
needed.
You got to do it. You got,
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? You get a plate of chicken, you eat a plate of chicken,
Yeah. Maybe I should have gone with turkey. That would have been
Oh, yes. Well, there's always any other day leading up to Christmas to pop back to Wetherspoons and order 3 plates of turkey.
How was your weekend? Did you say you went to Bristol?
Yeah, I did. So obviously Bristol is kind of like the neighbouring sort of city to Bath. It's the closest other city. And I've got a friend who lives over there. She it's like a college friend. She used to live near Bath, but then obviously she's working out in Bristol now, so she lives over there. So she was like, we were basically every sort of Christmas, me and all my old college mates will all sort of meet up, go for a meal, and then have some drinks, see where it goes. And this year she was like, do you guys want to come over to Bristol? We'll do it over there. And, we were all like, yeah, why not? So got the train over. It's literally like 10 minutes on the train. Had a meal. Oh my God. We went for an Indian restaurant meal, right?
All right.
And, I love a curry. I'm a big fan of a curry. I love the poppadoms. I love the naan. I love all of that stuff. As many do. And I would say I'm quite the curry connoisseur. I've got very. There's this place that me and my girlfriend, and sometimes me and my family as well, to be fair, will go to sort of kind of near where I live. And it's honestly the best curry I've ever had in my life. It's insane. So I've got these high expectations, right, with this place in Bristol. There's a big group of us. There's about, I think, 7 of us. It's really good to see everyone, because there's some people, I haven't seen in like a year or something. So we're all having
wow.
Yeah. So, we're all catching up, having a really good time, having a laugh. And we're in this Indian place. And bear in mind, none of us have been to this place before. So we don't know what's going to be like. And firstly, like the service, it just feels awkward. Like you almost feel like it's a burden on the waiters to be there. Just the way, yeah. Like they'd say, like,
what?
Yeah, they'd like take ages to come over, and then they would just not come over, and then you'd have to like eventually we had to ask like, can we order? And they were like, oh yeah. It's just like, okay, well,
that's so weird.
Yeah. So we say, all right, we'll get like 2 poppadoms each to start with. You know how it is. And, you can't go wrong with poppadoms, surely. That's like the easiest thing, right? It's a plain thing. You got your dips and all that. So they bring out the poppadoms. They look really weird. They've got loads of black dots all over them.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, they just look a bit.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, they just look a bit like they look raw and with black dots all over them. So I've gone to the toilet while they've come out. I come back, I see all poppadoms on the table, I get excited, I go, oh, poppadoms here, are they nice? I take a massive bite and everyone starts pissing themselves laughing at me. And I'm like, what? And well, I realise as soon as I take a bite, it's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten in your life.
Oh, no.
It's insane. Like, I don't think I've had anything spicier. Well, I mean, I did when the main came, but it was insane. Like, poppadoms aren't meant to be spicy, are they? Like, maybe some of the stuff you dip them in might be, but it's just a plain crisp type thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't really have a flavour to it.
Yeah, like it was too spicy to enjoy. Like everyone's mouth was on fire. We kept ordering drinks to like wash it down. It was crazy. You know, then the meals turn up. I didn't want to order a curry because I knew we were having drinks after, so I didn't want like a big like meal and then to feel bloated.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you don't want to feel bloated after when you're having drinks. So I ordered this like chicken tikka like vegetable wrap thing. It's meant to be a bit like a curry, but it's all in a wrap. Sounded nice. So I ordered that, and I mean it was nice, but it was like the spiciest thing I've ever had. It was just too spicy to enjoy. And you know, I don't mind spiciness here and there, but that was just insane. And nobody enjoyed their food. And we racked up a bill of £260, right? Yeah. Which for the American viewers, that's probably what, like $320 maybe, something like that.
Yeah, I would have said that.
Yeah, and you know there was a 12% service charge, and you know.
Oh my god.
I am usually somebody to be always happy to tip, always happy to do the service charge. You know, like if the food's good, the service is good, then I feel like it's fairly deserved. However, also, I forgot to say, me and my friend Noah were sat next to each other. Everybody got their food, and we were just waiting for our food for like 15 minutes, and they weren't even telling us it was on the way or anything. So again, we had to go up and ask. And they were like, yeah, it's coming. And they didn't even say sorry or anything. So it's like, it was just really bad service.
Oh, that sounds awful. What?
Yeah,
they don't give you any attention, and then when they do, they give you these spicy food.
Yeah, literally, and they like make you start to feel like it's your fault for asking, sort of thing. It's
like a punishment.
Yeah, so we all kind of agreed with amongst ourselves, like, you know, we are all the sorts that would pay a tip, but like it was just the worst food. Like just like honestly, I would even go as far as say disgusting food.
Oh wow!
And the service was terrible. So we're like, you know, it's a lot of money as it is for a really bad service and bad food. Let's just take the service charge off. So we've got this mate called Jack. He's very like he's a nice guy, but he's one of those people that can come across quite like he'll just say it how it is. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So we go, oh Jack, can you go up and tell him to take the service charge off? Because it's you know he's not gonna like be worried about it, whereas the rest of us are gonna be like feeling a bit embarrassed about it. So he just goes up and he's like, yeah, you're right, sorry, can you just take the service charge off? And then he goes, yeah, sorry, it just wasn't very nice. He went,
oh.
And it was embarrassing. But you know, it was done, and we still gave him a tip.
Good.
We did give a tip still. We just didn't give as much as the service charge.
Right, got you.
But you know, that was the meal. It was one of those things though where like we took the piss out of it for the rest of the night, and then it was kind of like funny, and it's kind of like, well, if it was a good meal, we wouldn't have this joke, you know?
True, you do get like at least it was entertaining. You know, you get something out of it.
And I feel like, you know, every time we all hang out now, that's going to be a good like ongoing joke. So it's kind of worth it. But then after that we just there was a few like fair rides going on really late in the area, so we went on the Dodgems, went on this like swing thing, and then we just went out for drinks for the rest of the night, and then we went to this it was like, well, my friend said it was a club, but it was more of like one of those like bars that like just has a dance floor and it's really busy and it feels like a club, you know. It was good vibes though. It was good vibes. You know, I don't really go out and drinking, clubbing as much as I used to. I've definitely I'm not as into it as I was before, but like this was nice, you know. It was definitely enjoyable. That was my weekend, really. Stayed over.
At least it's memorable, isn't it? You get to see friends you haven't seen for a while, and now you've got that memory of a terrible Indian place.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I will throw up on screen an image as well, actually. There was this guy sat behind us by himself, like eating his food. And all of a sudden, I could just hear like a rustling sound. I slowly turn around and bro's just put a like carrier bag on his head.
What?
Like for real, like he's just put, like, and he's just by himself eating his food with a carrier bag on his head. Like it was so weird.
Huh?
Yeah, literally. If
like over his entire, like over his face as well, or just like
kind of like he's done it like a little cap. So he's got his head poking out of it, but he's got it over his head like like Link in Zelda's got his like tunic. Green hair. It was kind of like that. If I can like blur the guy's face, I'll show a screen the image of it.
Okay.
It was weird. It was just
is that like a
vibes.
tinfoil sort of thing where it like helps to stop the spice or something? Like,
I mean,
I don't understand it.
I think he might have just been a crazy.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be honest. But look, you gotta do you. If you like to wear plastic bags on your head, then who cares what people think? I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe for the next episode we should put bags on our heads.
Yeah, maybe we should. How do you know? This? To be fair, you don't know that I don't have one on my head right now.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But I can see you because we can see each other. So are we still keeping that? Yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that you are/are not, depending on in the editing room. If you could just cut the correct answer in, that would be great.
Yeah, what I've actually done is I've got the plastic bag on my head in real life. However, in the edit, I've just edited it back to being my normal hair with no hat.
So it's like an AI section at the top of the screen there, where you just tell it's AI.
Exactly. There's actually a watermark in the top corner saying like, I don't know, runway AI or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. I've used that a couple of times.
There's actually just an AI version of me like just phasing through the wall right now.
Yeah, it's not even you on the screen.
Yeah.
Like a deep fake.
Yeah, but it sounds like me and you both had eventful weekends.
Yeah, I've got quite a busy week, rest of the week ahead actually. I'm at a wedding on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
And then we're out on Saturday for the Tyson Fury and Usyk fight.
Ooh.
So just back-to-back drinking.
Yeah. Who's is it like someone close to you who's getting married?
It's my girlfriend's auntie.
Oh, okay. So it's like a
we're just going to the we're just going to the after party. We're not actually going to the wedding part of it.
Yeah, going to the fun part basically.
Yeah, basically. But we've got like accommodation planned and stuff, so it should be nice. It's a shame actually. She was meant to have the wedding earlier, but she got in a car crash.
Oh no! Is she alright?
That delayed it a bit. Yeah, she's all right, but it was quite a bad crash.
Yeah.
So I'm really surprised that they're doing the wedding as early as they are. To be fair, but nice to get it over before Christmas, without any delays.
Yeah, good. No, good for them.
What about yourself? Do you have anything for this weekend?
Let me. Well, it's my birthday this Saturday, so I have that little thing coming up. Gonna be 24.
Everybody, send your wishes. I mean, wait. By the time this episode comes out,
I will
be
already
your birthday.
Yeah. Belated wishes. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm creeping up the 20s ladder. I'm gonna be 24. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, I feel like it was only yesterday I was just turning 18, in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of not. Do you know what I mean? Like, kind of feels like ages ago, but then at the same time, like, I have certain memories when I was younger that do not feel long ago at all.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You don't realise how long ago some things happened.
I know, it's crazy. Like, I'll get Snapchat memories pop up from like 8 years ago today, and I'm like, oh my god, 8 years. It's crazy.
I think I get one for like whenever I release a video, I'll always like take a screenshot or something. I used to like say on Snapchat, like, oh, people check out my new video, which means I always get like the Snapchat memories, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like I did that video like 6 years ago now. Like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Like, yeah, to be fair, I'll get that sometimes with like sometimes if I was editing a video and I'd take a picture as like a reference to remind myself to do something in the edit, sometimes I'll get those memories pop up with like the timeline, you know, on the edit.
I think it's good to do that though. I like seeing like working on another video, because you forget what the process of making each video is like, I think, once it's out.
Yeah, I think so. I think like it depends what you're making for sure, but like I feel like when you make a lot of different types of videos, yeah, it's definitely that kind of all blends into one sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it's cool to like see a screenshot of like a half-done script and be like, oh, I know where that part is. That's like 10 minutes in and I've done no work on it.
Oh yeah.
You know, and like, oh, I must have done it all like later. But yeah, it was interesting. It's funny because the trailer for 28 Years Later came out.
Yeah.
And I just got in my Snapchat memories. My video on 28 Days Later was released like this time 6 years ago.
Oh wow.
Or 4 years ago, I think. So that was like quite weird timing.
Yeah, it's like almost like you knew.
I wish I'd known. I would have made a video.
Yeah, very true, very true. Yeah. Do you think there's a chance that when that film comes out that your video might get some more views?
I think so. You know, for a while, that was one of my videos that just kept getting views.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to like change the thumbnail on it all the time to try and get more people on it. That and my Batman Returns one, which was like my only Christmas special of sorts. That one always got a couple of views. I don't know, there's some, I'll still get comments on the old videos where people are like, oh, this was great, you should do more like this. And I'm like, have you looked at my channel recently? Like, it's been a long time and it's very different now.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like that's one of the like struggles of like doing different content on one YouTube channel, because like you will get people that come in on these other videos and then they'll be looking for more of that, but then vice versa as well, you know. I feel like that's why, like, for me, again, I'm not gonna keep going on about it because I have talked about it last episode, but I think that's why I'm doing the new channel, because, you know, it's gonna separate things, and then people gonna come to that type of content on either channel and like know, like, okay, I know what I know what to expect, you know.
Yeah. As long as it'd be quite funny if, like, let's say your Baldur's Gate 3 video does really well. Yeah. And then people just keep asking you to do that, so it turns into a Baldur's Gate channel. And then you like a few years down the line, you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to make a third channel about generic gaming because I can't do it on these ones.
And then I'll talk about like I don't know, some random game like I'll do like Skyrim or something, and then it'll become a Skyrim channel. I'll be like, fuck, I've got to do a fourth channel
just
and
building an empire.
Yeah. God, no, I mean that's, I don't know. We'll see what happens, really. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it, but somebody keeps like honking their car horn outside, like loads.
I can't hear it, but
it's really loud and it's really annoying. It's like beep 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 beep. I might have a quick look out the window and see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, this sounds interesting.
There's people going way outside now.
Oh god.
Again, this is the struggles of living next door to like a pub, man. It's the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't say the street because I don't want to get stalked, but I live on a street like obviously pretty much central to like my town. And you just do have like drunk people walking by, and you know, especially when it gets later. Yeah, I think they've stopped actually, so I won't bother getting up. Not that I'm gonna do anything. It's not like I'm gonna open a window and be like, "Shut up!"
Throw something up.
Yeah. They'll probably attack me. Jeez.
Yeah, I live next to a primary school, so I pretty much can't record until like 4 o'clock.
Oh that's God, when
everyone's been quiet, because like every hour they're getting a break, so they're going outside and they're so loud.
Oh, I can remember that. Yeah, I
just can't record anything.
My like where I sort of grew up as a little kid, it was like right close to my own primary school at the time, and I can just remember like I don't even know in what situation I would have been home when the school was on. Maybe when I was sick, but you could hear like all the kids playing outside, like you just hear like constantly, don't you? For like an hour. It's so annoying.
It wakes me up a lot of the time, especially when they do it at like 9 o'clock when all the kids are coming in.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm on the holidays. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
Like, it happened today. I woke up at like 10 and I was like, no, that's too early for me.
Did you get up or did you just...
I didn't. No, I went back to sleep.
You
thankfully,
pushed
and then I
through.
woke up again.
Yeah.
I woke up again at 11 though when they came back out for the next break.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was fuming.
Yeah.
But I think they break up for Christmas next week, so I should have a bit of peace and quiet soon.
Yeah, exactly. They'll all be at home for Christmas. You'll be able to sleep in till 5 p.m. or whatever you want to do.
Oh, don't say that. That sometimes that has happened before.
Yeah.
I was like unemployed for like 3 months, and that did not go well.
Yeah,
I'm very bad at keeping a sleep schedule.
It's the worst, isn't it? Yeah, but it is life.
It is. Yeah, it's just about managing it, and
yeah.
I think it's because I've become fixated on like the content. Though I'm like, yeah, but if I stay up till 4 a.m, I can get the video done.
Oh, I know.
Then I end up waking at 4 p.m. the next day, and it's like, I'm losing time. I need to get back to editing.
Yeah.
And then it's never ending.
Yeah. To be fair, a lot of the time for me, like if I don't have anything planned the next day, I feel like I have to plan something, like book a ticket for a film or do something like early the next day, just so I can get up. Because otherwise, if I've got nothing to worry about the next day, like I will just stay in bed and then I'll regret it. I'll regret it. So yeah,
I'm the same. I'm like sitting there thinking, I could have half an hour in bed, but then I'm really gonna miss that half an hour once I'm up.
Yeah. And also half an hour turns into 3 hours or something, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, especially when you can just go on your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to keep my phone away from us when I'm in bed, otherwise I will just sit on it forever.
Yeah. You just think, just until I come around, and then you look at the time, and it's like...
I'll just watch this one video. Oh no, now I keep clicking off it onto different ones.
Or it's like, I'll just watch this one, like, a little bit of this long, like, 1 hour video, essay, and then, the video ends, and you're like, oh shit.
Next one.
Yeah. But, I don't know, do you want to get into one of our games?
Yeah, I'm excited, because I have no idea what yours are about, so I'm quite interested.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do first? Should we do the quiz first, or shall I do a game for you? One of my games.
How many of your games do you have?
So I only have like 2 main games, but I feel like they each would take up a decent amount of time. Because there's lots of variations. So maybe we could do one game, and then we could do one of your ones, and then back to one of mine, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if you've got 2 and I've got 3, we could start with one of mine, because mine's only like 3 questions.
Oh yeah.
Then we could do one of your games. Then we go back to like a couple of questions.
That's a good idea.
Breaks up the bigger ones.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, cool. Should we do your questions now then?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, cue the quiz music. Let's get ready.
Some festive music.
Yeah, festive quiz show music.
So I have called this the What's This Greenie quiz.
Oh, perfect theme.
Okay, so round 1 is not very general knowledge.
Okay.
So this is... I was going to give you multiple choices for these, but I think that would give it away too much.
Okay.
But if you do feel like you want a multiple choice, I do have them written down.
Okay, all right. Well,
if you feel like you want them,
I guess if I feel stuck, I could ask for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is very simple question and answer.
Alrighty, okay. I am ready.
So they are a little bit. This first one is Christmassy themed.
Yeah.
Question 1. Name one piece of Eden that Jesus Christ canonically held.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, right.
That's Christmas themed, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah. It's Christmas themed. It's Christmas themed in a roundabout way. I guess it's more Easter themed, right? Because when he gets older, it's anyway. But yeah.
Oh yeah. I doubt he held these as a baby.
Yeah, true. Unless it was one of the three wise men. They were like Templars or something. They were Isu.
The Isu.
Yeah. The three wise Isu.
So what I will say about this
Yeah.
is there are multiple options.
Okay.
You just need to name one.
It's multi-choice.
You can have some multiple choice, but also there's like 2 correct answers here, so you could just say one of them and get away with it.
I think I know. Okay, how about this? I'll give an answer, but if I'm wrong, will you give me the multiple choice so I can get a hint, sort of thing?
Yeah. Okay. I think, yeah.
Okay, so my guess, and I think I may have read this somewhere, but I don't know. Is it the Holy Grail?
Ooh, it is
Wrong
What?
answer.
Oh.
It's not the Holy Grail.
Okay, can I get multiple
But I think the
choice?
Holy Grail is one. I've heard that before.
Yeah, because
Okay.
like when Alma Williams like he didn't turn water to wine. It's like he used Isu with powers. Oh wait, that's not the Holy Grail. I don't know. I've never actually read the Bible until I was in primary school when they made us read it. All right.
Okay.
What's the multiple choice?
Your options are number 1, the apple. Number 2, the shroud. Number 3, the staff. And number 4, the memory seals.
So
from Revelations.
The apple, the staff, the memory seals, and what was the other one? Sorry.
The shroud, the one from Syndicate.
Oh, I'm gonna guess. Is it the shroud?
Correct
It is!
answer.
It is. Okay. Yes. Okay.
So
cool.
the 2 that Jesus Christ canonically held is the apple of Eden and a shroud.
Oh, and the apple. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no like images to go along with this. I don't know what this is from or where this is told to us, but that is canon. Jesus Christ is a canonical character in Assassin's Creed.
Before we move on, I just think I need to replace my microphone is like legit battery powered. I think I need to put new batteries in it because I think it's gonna run out.
Can you not edit any of this out? Because I think it's funnier to
Yeah,
just see how many technical issues are hitting throughout this.
Oh god, yeah, sorry about that.
I can't find my headset. Oh, now they're dying. Oh, now the next one's dying.
Yeah, I know. My mic is battery powered. Like, what the hell? All right, I'll have to cut my audio now and sync it back up because I'm gonna replace the batteries. So bear with. I mean, you can still talk if you want, or I can cut it. See what happens.
I'll just leave it silent so it's. Yeah. Just
Test. Okay, we're good. Right, back to it.
1 second. Camera's doing the thing. There we go. Right. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, so question 2. Okay. Again, if you want multiple choice, simply ask for it. Which character from AC Unity has canonically met Edward's daughter, Jennifer Scott?
Oh god. Which character from AC Unity has met Edward's daughter? Right, okay.
Bearing in mind the time difference between like when we see her in
Yeah.
Flag and stuff.
So oh god, okay. Let me think. I don't know the answer, but I'm gonna try and think like logistically, like what's more possible. So okay, so
it's a main character, I should say. It's not like some obscure like French name that you wouldn't know.
Okay. Is it a main protagonist? It's not Arno.
It's not Arno.
Okay, it's not Arno.
Yeah, no. If it was Arno, I think it'd be a bit straightforward.
Okay. So I know that she was kidnapped by the Templars. I think I'm right in saying that. If she was kidnapped by the Templars, then perhaps she met one of the Templars from AC Unity. That could be Elise, maybe? That could also be... I mean, it could be any of them. I'm inclined to maybe guess Elise because I wonder if they would be around the same age as well. But I'm not sure. Fuck it, I'm gonna guess Elise.
Well, that is correct.
Answer.
Yes. Educated guess pays off.
The logic was totally off there.
Oh,
but
was it?
yeah.
What was the truth?
Jennifer Scott was kidnapped in between the flashbacks in AC3, like between Hatham and Connor, like during that time skip.
Oh.
That's when she gets kidnapped, and she gets taken to Constantinople. So a little bit off, but
Very off. So how does
there
she...
is
Sorry.
Yeah. So Elise went to London where she met an older Jennifer. There is like, goodness, like 70-year gap in between Black Flag when we last see her. So I'm guessing she was quite old at the time. But yeah, it was Elise. The optional choices that I was going to give you were Charles Dorian, Mirabeau, and the Marquis de Sade, because I thought if I give you older characters, you're probably more likely to think that they've met her because of her age. But you thought she was younger, so I was like, oh no.
I used the worst like logic that doesn't even make sense, and I somehow still got the answer right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that as a win.
Okay, so this third question does not have multiple choice, because I think that would make it too easy. Okay. Who is the one target in Assassin's Creed 3 that Connor fails to kill? And it's not Shay.
Who is the one target in AC3 that Connor fails to kill? Okay. He kills Hatham. He kills... And are we talking DLCs or mainline game? You know, main game.
Well, not like Tyranny of King Washington, because that's like optional. So we're just counting the main. Yeah.
Okay. Edward Braddock is killed by Hatham, so that can't be possible for Connor. Is it?
Yeah, they don't get a memory corridor sequence because he doesn't kill them.
Is it Washington?
No.
Wrong answer.
Does he? Maybe he doesn't even try to kill Washington.
He doesn't try to kill Washington. Yeah, that was the. That's a fair guess.
There's no multiple choice. Is that right?
No, because I can't think of. I can't think of characters that would throw you off.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, I am thrown off because I haven't.
Okay.
In my current playthrough, I haven't got to that part yet. I don't think.
Probably not.
God, I'm just.
Give you.
It's one of Hatham's crew, though, right? Like.
It's a target.
It's one of the main targets in that circle.
It's one of the targets.
Okay. It's not Charles, because Charles definitely is a goner.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's no longer with us.
I don't know.
You might kick yourself. I mean,
probably.
Okay. The answer is Benedict Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the end of that, he gets in a boat and gets away, even though Connor was trying to kill him in that last mission.
Do you think that's just because in real life he hadn't died yet, so they had to just like let him go?
I think they just had to let him get away with it.
Too. He's probably like really important to real world history at that point.
Yeah, he does kill him in Tyranny of King Washington though. So actually,
but that's not canon, is it?
What is someone else? No, it's not canon. But I think does he kill him in that?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think he kills him in the first episode.
Do you want to know another crazy take from me?
Oh God, here we go.
I haven't even played the AC3 DLCs.
Oh, what? Wait. What? Specify.
I haven't played the Tyranny of King Washington.
That's probably better. That's good. That's
Yeah.
That's really for the best. The only thing you're missing is a really good cutscene with Kanandokon, where he gets like a cool death.
Wait, who?
Where he goes, Connor's mate.
From the
village.
Yeah.
He gets a really cool fight scene against like a bunch of guards. It's like very well mocapped. But
the thing that put me off of it, like I remember the trailer for it came out. 2013 was it? Beginning of 2013 must have been.
Yeah, the episodes were coming out.
So I was legit like 12 years old, and I remember seeing like Connor with his like was it like teleportation bird things or whatever, and I was just like, what? Like even at the time, I was like, that's not Assassin's Creed. What the hell? And I also when I found out that it was just like a what if type thing, I was like, oh, I don't care. So I never bothered.
Yeah.
And like even as I've got older, I've just not really thought about it. But I mean, I probably will play it maybe at the end of the main playthrough, because I think if I'm doing if I'm gonna do an AC3 retrospective, I kind of got to talk about the DLCs. I feel like so.
I mean, I think you should definitely play the Benedict Arnold missions if you haven't done those.
And I feel like I've done I've started it when I was younger, but I don't think I actually like saw it through. You know, I don't remember it.
There's also, I can't remember what it's actually called, but there's like a bonus mission on a temple, like a Mayan temple. Do you know which one I'm on about?
Oh, I think I did that one quite recently when I was because I didn't know it was bonus. To be fair, I just thought it was part of the game. It's just like an Assassin Tomb sort of thing, right? And it's in a Mayan temple.
And you get Captain Kidd's sword at the end. But that was like a bonus pre-order thing.
Okay, I mean in the remastered, it's just in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I did that.
I think that's good. But Tyranny of King Washington is god awful. It feels cheap the whole way through. It's just reused assets from start to finish with real. It's so bad. It's so bad. I would not recommend playing it. Save yourself. Yeah,
it's funny. Like when I think back about like, you know, I have had moments in the last few years where because I am very critical on the whole Assassin's Creed games having superpowers and stuff. And I remember I had a moment not too long ago where I was like, am I just literally like jaded? Like if I like I was thinking like, am I literally just like losing vision? Like maybe I'm just getting past this series in general. But then I think back to moments like when the Tyranny of King Washington DLC came out and I was a literal kid and I still didn't like the idea for the powers. And then obviously I replay the Ezio trilogy. I replay, you know, AC3 and stuff, and I'm like, no, I actually do really like Assassin's Creed still.
Yeah.
Like, I still love it, actually. Sometimes...
No, the superpowers are bad, and I'm so glad that for Assassin's Creed 4, they didn't continue the what if thing. If we hadn't got Freedom Cry, I would have cried. I mean, myself, because that was a really good DLC.
You would have Freedom Cried.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something about... I think the only good part, like, genuinely, of the Tyranny of King Washington is its ending. Because the whole thing is happening as a vision that Connor and Washington are seeing. So they are, like, aware of this what-if thing happening. And then at the end, they, like, confront each other. And I think Washington just, like, leaves. But there's this really good speech where he turns down becoming president because of what happens in that vision.
But he becomes president in real life, though.
Oh, no, wait, no, king. Sorry, he turns down being king and decides to be president instead.
Yeah.
But there's also a cool bit where, like, Connor is, like, fatally wounded and he's, like, crawling towards Washington's throne and he sees a vision of the main canon, Connor, on the chair, like, speaking to him.
Oh.
Which, in a, like, you know, it's, like, the alternate version of Connor meets normal Connor. And, like, if it was a better written story, that could have been really cool. But they are basically the same character. Like, he doesn't change his personality or anything.
But, like, is this meant to be, like, an alternate reality, then? Like, actually living, breathing worlds that we're seeing?
It's a simulation by the Apple, but it is, like, what if this happened instead.
But is this other version of Connor like sentient? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is he like, I don't.
See, this is the big problem with the DLC is that it should be a different Connor, but it's our main Connor living through it. Like, he wakes up and he, like, looks at his outfit and goes, whoa, what's this? This isn't my normal outfit. And, my mother's alive. And then he hugs her and it's like a proper fish out of water thing. Whereas I think the DLC would have been a lot better if he was also not clued in on it. And it was just like... Because it's a version where Hatham died before, like, the Templars even did anything.
Oh.
So, like...
Then how the hell was he born?
Well, sorry, no, like, Hatham stayed in the village with Zio and then dies.
Okay, so he actually just was just a good dad.
Yeah, like, the DLC starts with his mother handing him the hidden blades, and he's like, these were given to me by your father for you. And Connor's like, yeah, I know what they are, I don't care. Like, I don't care about my dad.
Wow.
Give me the blades.
So this is the timeline where Hatham did not go out for Templar milk.
Yeah. A lot of it is not explained. I think they just didn't want any Templars to be in the DLC. Like, it's only historical characters.
Oh, that was the first sign.
Weird. I would have loved it if Charles Lee was a good guy in it. I was praying for that to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
He's he's really progressive. Oh god.
Oh, I can only imagine. Maybe I should do a rewrite of Tyranny of Conventions.
Yeah. What if Charles Lee was a liberal?
Make Charles the main character. I don't want to play as Connor.
Yeah. All right. Do we have any more questions, or are we moving on to the game for you?
Let's move on to the game because then we'd be going into round 2, and round 2 is much funnier.
Okay. All right. So I'll be explaining the rules to you and to the viewers at the same time. So this is a game of visualization, and I guess it's almost a bit of a puzzle in a way. Not really. I don't know why I said puzzle. Basically, what I'll do is I will drop in the chat and I will throw up on screen for the viewers so they can play along. Pixelated images of different characters from Assassin's Creed, and you guys have to guess what character that is, and then I will reveal it by showing their, unpixelated version.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Are the images zoomed in?
No.
Or is it... It's just so it's just pixelated.
It's just pixelated. I did think about zooming in, but then I thought it would just make it like so hard. Like I'm not trying to like get you to fail at all. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it a challenge, but like also quite doable.
Okay. Okay.
So I guess I'll just chuck in the first image. Now I have got 9 of them. If that's too many, if we end up going on for ages, we don't have to do them all. But if they're quite quick, it'll work. But yeah, we'll see.
We can do this as a quick fire. We can do this. So let's try and get through them.
I'm gonna start with the first one. Now I think this one's quite easy.
Okay.
It's set. Have a look in the chat.
Oh, that's a tough one, mind. Is that Altair Ibn Lahad?
Are you locking in?
I'm locking it in.
And it is. Look in the chat. Altair. Yes.
Hey.
Well done. 1 point for you. Right. Next one.
Okay.
Again, I wouldn't say this one's too hard, but see what you think.
That is Aveline de Grand Prix Grand Prix. I don't know how you actually say her surname. From Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation.
And the answer is Aveline. Yes, correct. Right, I'm gonna throw you a bit more of a curveball now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see what you think this one is.
Ooh. 2 answers came to mind there.
Ooh.
2 answers.
Well, what's your thought pattern between these 2 answers?
Okay. I think this is a pirate
Oh.
from Black Flag.
Oh, interesting.
Because I can see some sort of red headband thing on top, and the colour scheme is very like greeny brown. I'm torn between... Oh, maybe I'm totally wrong here, but I'm torn between Edward Thatch, Blackbeard, and James Kidd.
Oh, wow. Ooh, how, are you going to narrow it down to a final answer? Or?
Yeah. I'm just thinking what the original picture is. I'm gonna go with James Kidd.
I will allow you one more chance just to rethink. I'm not saying that's wrong. That could be right,
Okay.
but I'm going to add a little bit more context that could help. This is like concept art because I thought it was.
Oh.
If that helps, I don't know. You might still have the same answer.
Oh,
You
no.
could be right. I don't know. I'll let you know when you lock in.
Can I ask what game it's from, or is that too much?
I think that would be probably too obvious. I'll say this. It's from a game that released between the years of 2007 and 2014.
Oh no.
So it eliminates a few.
Now, I am starting to rethink that red thing at the top. Maybe that's someone's hair.
Oh.
Maybe. Oh, this is annoying. I'm gonna be so frustrated if I was right the first time, but I'm gonna say no. It can't be. It can't be. No. I don't like this.
You're gonna kick yourself, bro. You're gonna kick.
I really
yourself.
am. I can't think what the concept art is. There's only. Okay, if I say that it's red hair, it's either gonna be like Elise or Anne Bonny.
Anne Bonny. Maybe it is.
Okay, well,
Maybe it is.
I don't-
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just bluffing, you know?
I see, like, what looks like skin on the shoulders.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Am I going
Maybe.
crazy?
You could be right. You could be wrong.
Oh, man. I'm gonna say Elise.
Elise, is that your final answer?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
it's the ball gown she wears.
I'm going to drop in the chat the unblurred image. Are you ready to see the answer?
Yeah. Oh, no!
The answer is Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh.
I said you kick yourself when you
That
when you see
really
it.
threw me, you know. It's the hat. That really
Yeah,
threw us.
it's the beret.
Oh, man. That's annoying. That
was harder than I thought it was going to be. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, next.
I'm thinking too much about it.
I think the next one is... Well, I won't say if it's hard or easy. I'll leave that up to you.
Okay.
See what you think.
Oh my god. What am I looking at? There's nothing there.
I
Are
would
these
say...
getting more pixelated each time?
Not in particular. I think I just
There's
individually...
less pixels.
I individually pixelated them to make sense for the image, so it wasn't too easy or too hard. This one, for another bit of context, this is an in-game image, but this is probably just from like photo modes that somebody took. It's not an official image. I don't believe. I believe it's not. So, but I'm not sure. It's not it's not the default outfit as well. It's a unique. It's just one of the unique outfits, which I don't know what the outfit is.
Oh man. Okay. Well, based on the color scheme, I am thrown between like Bayek and Bazm from Mirage. That's what I'm like. Well, look at the colors. It's like deserty.
Yeah,
orange.
I see what you're saying.
If the game has a photo mode, then it has to be the main character.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it has to have a photo mode, so it has to have been from a recent game.
Indeed.
Does Bayek have alternate costumes that are also white, though? Not really.
So, I feel like I'll give you another little hint that isn't too much of a giveaway. So, the shoulders in this outfit are exposed. Hence the skin color on the shoulders.
Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Is it Cassandra?
What makes you think that?
I'm pretty sure she has an outfit that has a white hood, but also like...
Do you think...
imagining if the shoulders are exposed, like it's a dress of sorts, or like...
But do you think she's wearing a hood?
Oh.
If it is a she, of course.
Oh, wait. No, maybe it kind of looks like a tiara thing. Or a piece of headwear. I'm still saying Cassandra.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's reveal. Who is this pixelated image? The answer is Cassandra. Oh! You are correct, my friends. Yeah, that was a good. Was that the image you expected to see, or was it?
I think I did subconsciously think that you've used pictures of her a lot in your thumbnails.
Yeah, that was literally
you wearing this outfit.
I did just get that from one of my, one of my shorts. To be fair.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't done that for any of the other ones though. So.
Right.
Okay.
That's a tricky one because the color scheme doesn't match like what you would think of Odyssey. Ugh.
Yeah, true. That was a curveball. Okay, so this next one, right? If you were deep into the Assassin's Creed meme hole a few years back, then you would probably know this, okay? You'd probably know this. However, if you weren't, it's going to be quite hard, I think. So here's the next pixelated image. Okay. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. This is the NPC from the AC2 remaster.
Are you locking in?
Yeah. I can't do an impersonation of his.
Yeah.
I don't know what his actual name is.
Correct.
Yeah,
there he is. There he is. I don't even know his name. He's just a little guy. And he doesn't talk. He's just there.
He's one of the Patsy guys.
Yeah. All right.
What a wonderful render.
I know, right? Okay, this next one. This next one is. Oh God, this would be. This is a hard one. This is hard mode.
Okay.
Here you go.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
What is that? Wait.
Okay.
No, my brain did. Yeah.
Actually, no. Sorry, I don't want to give it away.
Okay. My brain jumped to something, but then the hat. So I can see where the face is meant to be, and I can see the hat.
Yeah.
If the hat wasn't there, I would say it looks like Edward in the Mayan outfit.
Oh, yeah.
But the hat's throwing me off. It has to be a pirate in this case.
Are you sure?
Has to be. I can't think. Who has a hat that's that? Is it a hat or is it hair? Is it somebody with a lot of black hair?
I can admit it is a hat. I will give you that.
It is a hat.
It is.
So it must be a pirate. It must be. There's nobody. What is that image from, though?
I'll also say this is a. This is not a side character. This is a main.
Okay. What?
This is very hard. I will admit, this is very hard.
Very hard?
This is like hard mode for sure.
Right. This is a main character. No, I know who it is. I think I know who it is.
Oh, okay.
Is this Connor in his naval outfit?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
No, wait. It's the Captain Kidd outfit.
100%?
Yeah, it's Connor in the Captain Kidd outfit.
Let's see.
Yes!
You are correct. It is Connor in the Captain Kidd outfit. Now that was good. That was a good job from you. I didn't think you were going to get that.
I've used that image before. That's the only way.
Okay.
That's the only way I know that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a hard one.
That's a tough one.
I know, right? Because like nothing screams Connor in the pixelated image, does it? Damn. Okay.
Oof.
How many more of these do you want to do? Because I've got about 1, 2. I've got 3 more. Do you just want to do the rest?
3 more. Yeah, let's rattle through them.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try and go a bit quicker.
Let's see. What one shall I give next? Let me think. Okay. I think these ones are going to be so easy for you, to be honest.
You say that, but then... Oh, that's Arno in the Arno introduction trailer where they showed off all his weapons.
Are you locking in?
Yeah.
Well,
very
you're half right. It's from the CG, you know. I think was it the reveal?
Is this not the one where it like goes around him and shows his pistol and his sword?
Well, see, I thought this was from the trailer when Elisa's gonna get hung and he goes to save her.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
But isn't that at night? Or is it during the day? Oh god, I can't remember now.
I don't know. I thought it was during the day, but I could be wrong. To be fair. All right. Well, that one's easy. This one's gonna be so easy. The last one's really hard, but this one's gonna be easy.
Oh, okay. That is Evie Fry.
It is. Yeah. I'll send you the answers. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just for proof. Okay. Right, we've got one more. Now, this is the ultimate challenge. I don't.
Oh, no.
I really don't think you're gonna get this one. I really don't.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay. Oh my god. I do. I'm gonna throw this out here. I think that's Michael Fassbender.
Do you really think that?
I think that's Michael Fassbender in the movie.
Oh, do you know what? I can see that. Actually in the pixelated image.
Is it someone from the game though?
I'll say this.
Game?
I'll say this. I cannot confirm or deny if it's the movie.
Oh no.
Or I can't confirm or deny if it's Actually, no. I can't confirm or deny whether it's in the movie or whether it's Michael Fassbender. But I will say this: it is IRL. But it's very. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
Oh man, is it going to be like Mark Alexi or something?
No, it's not him. I'll give you one more hint.
Okay.
This person, this character, is probably like, how do I say this? I think you'd know this character a lot more than you realize.
What? Oh man, is it like one of the voice actors?
I don't know. Maybe.
I am literally just looking at what looks to be someone's face. And a bit of white, which is what makes me think it's like the Michael Fassbender, but I can't think of that shot. They're in a dark room. It doesn't look like they've got much hair or like black hair. They're wearing like a white thing. I mean... It's IRL though.
Yeah.
Is it from... So, hang on, it can't be from the movie. It can't be from the movie, because you would have specified...
I cannot confirm or deny.
If you've said IRL, that means it must be from something else.
No. It's definitely very, like, Assassin's Creed themed, I'd say.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Is this going to be from fucking Lineage or something?
Maybe.
Oh, no. Is this going to be like the kid who plays Ezio? Oh, man, this is difficult.
You really can't see, any ideas of who it could be?
There's not much to go on in my defense.
I mean, that's true. That is true. I'll give you that. Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine a shot. I think if this is not a writer or a cast member, then this is from Lineage.
Well,
based on the lighting.
I would say they are a writer of sorts.
Oh. Okay, of sorts. I don't like this. I don't like this game anymore.
This is going to be another one of those where you're going to kick yourself and be like, how did I not know that?
How did I not know that? What,
yeah.
I've got nothing to go off of, unless it's like from an interview that I'm... Who are you? Okay, for sake of time, I'll just say... Is it... I don't know. writer of sorts.
Okay.
I really don't know.
All
I really
right.
don't know.
Well, you know what? Take a couple more minutes to think, because I'm just gonna run and say something to my girlfriend real quick, because I want to see what we're having for dinner. So
Okay.
take a couple more minutes. I'll come back and then let me know your answer.
I'll keep my hands in the air so you can see I'm not googling anything. Okay, I think I'm torn. This is, if you're watching this in the edit, I'm torn between, like, it could just be Darby McDevitt, it could just be one of the writers, or I think it might be Desmond, like the face actor for Desmond. Maybe it's Nolan North. Maybe it's Roger Craig Smith, but a writer of sorts means it must be like a... Desmond is the reader, but Desmond hasn't appeared in live action. Is it Michael Fassbender? Is it the director of the movie? Is it writer? Writers. Writer. It's IRL. Round face. The angle is like that, I think. It's
Okay, have you came to a conclusion?
Not really. I've got a lot of ideas floating around. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna have to throw one out there. Also, I don't know if you heard, but I kept my hands on screen the whole time. I kept them visible so you can see I'm not Googling anything.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. I appreciate that.
So I am thinking it might be... It makes no sense, though. It makes no sense.
I really thought out of all of them, you'd probably get this one.
Really? I can't tell what it is. I can't tell if it's like a developer or, like, you said it's a writer, but that could also be like something to do with like the games in the lore or something. I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Roger Craig Smith?
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right, let me drop the real unblurred image. Are you ready?
I'm gonna kick myself if it's Desmond.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
It is you! It is you, my friend!
Oh my god.
What do you think?
I have no words.
I did a lot of digging to find this.
That is a deep cut.
I
That
did
is
a lot of
deep
digging.
cut. That's so much.
Oh my god, it's a beautiful photo, I must say.
That is me in my 2019 little short film that I made on a weekend because I thought my loft looked cool.
You know what? This was in the what was it? I found your like show reel video.
Oh, is this from the show reel?
Yeah. It was like I was doing some digging. I was like, I gotta throw him a little curveball here.
That is a curveball. Oh man.
I guess you can see now the blurred. Yeah.
I should have expected this.
A writer of sorts.
I've got that T-shirt right there.
Oh really? Oh my god.
In my room, yeah.
It was
That's so annoying.
The answer was right in front of you this whole time.
Literally.
This is like the Bassin moment. The Bassin moment with Nihao.
Yeah, let me just touch hands with myself there and turn into dust. And we're gone.
And then you come
I'm
out.
gonna
You
have to
come
get
out
you back
evil.
for the next one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna come out as the Isu Willis.
Yeah. You are now William. Not Miles.
What is it? The instrument of the first wills.
Yeah.
That's annoying. That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to get you back with the next round.
Okay, fair enough. I'll be prepared.
That was good though. I liked that game. That was a good game.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was all of the questions for my first game. So, what do you want to do next?
We could go with my round 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Mr. Exile. Who said this line? Bum 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 bum. That is the theme of this round.
Okay.
Who said this line? Okay, here we go. Question 1. Relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
I might have to go through the different characters' voices to try and figure this out. Connor would be like...
Your best impersonations incoming.
What's the line again? Relentlessness.
Relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this.
Relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this. I'm really shit at his accent.
Yeah. I'm just
More
I'm just
Anakin
saying
than
that
anything,
my
isn't it?
accent, by the way. They're not they may say master or master, I'm not too sure, but I say master.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't hear the quote. I just saw it on the page.
See, okay, relentlessness will see me become master.
Because I didn't want to then imitate the way they say it, because then you might get it.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying it as it's written.
Yeah. So to me, that sounds something a Templar would say. It doesn't sound something an assassin would say, really. Unless it's like Altair when he was being a dickhead at the beginning.
What I will say is, for all of these, it is a main character.
Okay. It is a main Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
in that case, with the exception...
Sorry, I mean like a playable character, like not a...
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are a lot of main characters, but yeah, a playable character.
So with the exceptions of Hatham and Shay, it would have to be an assassin otherwise, if it isn't them.
That's correct, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Relentlessness will see me become master.
I will say this.
Yeah.
In my opinion, this is totally uncharacteristic.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Can you give me a hint? Is this a modern day or a historical?
Oh, it's historical.
Yeah,
It's a main
yeah.
assassin.
Okay.
That'll narrow it down a bit more.
It's out of character. Okay. I mean, okay, so it could have been like maybe if it was Shay, it would have been like relentlessness will see me become master.
Master.
Relentlessness will see me become master. Or there's Hatham. Yeah, I can hear Hatham
I will
saying
say,
it.
I think if you say it, you can hear the speech pattern. Like some characters, I don't think could say it the way that's written.
Relentlessness will hit. It's got to be Hatham.
I can see why you're going that way, but that is incorrect.
Wrong answer.
Do we have multiple choice here?
Let me think. I need to think of multiple choice now. 1 second. Let me just write down
Okay.
some other options here.
You could just get ChatGPT to give you some multiple choice for it.
Wait. Throw myself a curveball there because now I need to actually come up with.
So it's not
Options
Hatham.
here.
It's not Hatham.
Oh no! You know what? I can't give you multiple choice. It would give it away.
Okay. All right. Fair
It
enough.
actually would give it away.
Fair
'cause
enough.
It's.
All right. Let me think then.
I will give you another guess though
Okay. All right.
before I tell you that.
All right. My final guess. Okay. So it's out of character and it's not Hatham.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you want me to, let me. So I don't have to repeat it. I'll just put the quote in the chat.
Okay. I'm just thinking.
There you go.
I'm just thinking. Is it? Would you say this is a proper main protagonist, or could this be like a side playable character?
I would say it is a character you play as for a lot of the game.
Oh god. Because part of me can imagine Aya saying that, but I'm not saying that's my
Oh,
answer.
God.
That's not me saying.
Well, no, but she wouldn't become master because she's already
Well, I know.
create the assassins.
I know. I can hear her saying it. That's all. But I'm not saying that's the answer.
Master is capitalized in the quote.
So it's got to be a Grand Master. Ezio wouldn't say it.
Does it?
Huh?
Does it need to be a grand?
Well, I think if Master is capitalized, that must mean it's a title, right? Rather than just master at a skill or something, you know? So, all right.
There are master assassins.
That's true. That's true. But I don't think they'd say it that way. Unless it was like Altair back when it was in the Levantine era when it was a lot more... Fuck it, I'm gonna say Altair.
I'm afraid not.
Wrong
That's
answer.
incorrect.
Who was it?
The answer, if you can even believe it,
Don't say
is
Jacob.
Jacob Fry.
No! Oh my god. God's sake. What was he... What context was it? Do you know?
So I don't remember. I remember him saying it. I don't know exactly when in the story it happens, but it is during an argument with Evie where she's saying to be slower and more methodical and not like mess it up for her. And he says, "Relentlessness will see me become a master when we finish this." But when you say it, you can hear the English accent. Like you have to say it in an English accent.
Yeah.
If you read it, it's like, "Relentlessness will see me become master when we finish this." Like it has to be said that way, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so out of character. He is not... I didn't even know he was bothered with the creed the whole way through the game, so...
Just one of those things, isn't it? That, blame Mark.
Yeah.
Mark. Okay. Well, I failed that one.
I think you'll get this next one.
Okay.
This is a bit of a longer one, so it might give it away more.
Alright.
So, this is number 2. And I'll put it in the chat after as well. They thought this was something I wanted to do, something I chose to do, but it never felt that way to me. No, it was not a choice, it was an obligation.
Oh. Something's telling me Arno would have said that.
I'm gonna pop it in the chat for you.
Okay, thank you.
Before you give your final answer.
They thought this was something I wanted, something I chose to do. It never felt that way to me. Oh, it's Connor.
That is correct.
Yes,
Correct
I could
answer.
Ah.
hear him saying it. Yeah. Yeah. Knew it. I can. It's when he leaves. It's when he leaves the camp, right? And then it cuts to him in the little side of the cliff, and then you start playing as him in the frontier.
Yeah. So the bit that I cut out was that quote starts with him saying, "The village thought this was something I wanted."
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, a good one. Good
I
one.
remembered. It hit me. Yeah.
And then the last one. This one is not a main character. Well, that could be debatable.
Oh.
Here we go. It disregarded its own themes. It pushed them aside for a shoddy written narrative.
You like to paste it in the chat?
I will.
Just so I can really ponder over this quote.
Yes. Oh, I've just deleted it. Hang on. It's the wrong control. There we go.
It disregarded its own themes. It pushed them aside for a shoddy written narrative. Okay. That's very like Hatham coded. I feel like I can hear him saying that. It's also very like that's kind of a lot of how they talk in the game. It screams to me. You know what I mean? Like you've said before, very theatrical.
Yeah.
I can hear him going, it disregarded its own themes. It pushed,
It pushed them aside for a shoddy written narrative.
And another thing you did say, which makes me wonder if it is Hatham, is you said it's debatable whether this is a main character or not. And Hatham was a very central character to AC3, but he wasn't the main. So, but let me think.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, is that your final answer, or do you want to think about it?
think it could be Altair in Revelations saying that. He wasn't the main character, but he, and I can imagine him saying that. No, I don't think it's Altair. It's not. I'm gonna say Hatham.
Okay.
Unless it's Aya.
you're-
Fuck it. Hatham. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is
Wrong
incorrect.
answer.
Was it Aya?
The answer is The Exile.
No. Wait, are you serious?
I did my digging as
Oh
well.
my god. Wait, when did I say that?
You say this about Assassin's Creed Mirage in your tier list, ranking the games.
God. Did I actually?
I spent a long time today trying to find a quote from you.
Wait, when did you do that?
Like an hour before we started.
Oh, wow.
I was just watching through your videos. I was like, I need to hear him say something really bad about a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that about Mirage. You said a lot of things about Mirage, but that was the bit that I
that's
picked.
Funny. Wait, which one was that in? Which video?
It's the tier list.
Is that the one from like quite a few months ago?
I think so, yeah. You go through each game in order.
Oh yeah.
But Mirage is like the last one, so I wanted either that or Odyssey, but you didn't say anything in Odyssey that could be like quotable. Whereas I thought that was quite funny because I was like, is he gonna regret saying that?
I can't believe I thought that was Hatham.
That's good. I mean, technically a main character for you.
Wait, what did you mean when you said it's just debatable whether it's a playable character because it's a main? Because I'm not playable.
Well, technically you're playing as you.
Yeah.
Now.
True. Damn, that was a good one. That was a good curveball. I give you that. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice one. All right.
Well, I've had no news yet, so I'm happy to carry on if we want to get onto your second game.
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so my next game is very Christmas and Assassin Christmas themed. It's Assassin Christmas themed, right? So it's more of a mental game. We spit out what we think. So basically, what not literally, that would be messy. But what we've got to do, right, is you've got a naughty list and a nice list. And what you want to do is you want to somebody will say, okay, naughty or nice, and you'll say a name of a character or main or side from Assassin's Creed, and you have to decide based on who they are, what list would you put them on, the naughty or the nice. So, for an example, just so the viewers at home as well can get a good idea, I would put Edward. I'd probably put him on the naughty list because, he's a very self-centered character. Yes, he does become, more of the assassin archetype in the end, but through the majority of the game, he's very selfish, he's very bad, he's a pirate, so he goes on the naughty list. So that's sort of the vibe. I don't know how long this will take, but I thought, why not? Let's give it a go.
Do you have characters lined up for this?
To be honest, no. I just thought we could probably just come up with them on the spot.
Spit
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Maybe I'll ask you one to start with and tell me what you think and sort of give your reasoning why. So firstly, I'll say Hatham.
Hatham.
Yeah.
Hatham goes on the naughty list.
And why do you think that?
He abandoned his child.
True.
He then tried to kill his child.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Although he did think he was doing it to teach Connor how not to be.
That's true.
I still wouldn't go about strangling your kid.
Yeah.
I don't think Santa's going to approve of that.
That's true. Yeah.
If we were going on likability, he would be on the nice list. But unfortunately, charisma only gets you so far.
Very true. Okay, yeah, I would agree with that. Okay, how about next? Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, he goes on the nice list.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
He's a nice character. Although he did build weapons of mass destruction. He didn't do it willingly. So.
Yeah, that's true. He did do that. But then again, Ezio did then destroy them all.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think. Okay, wait, I got one.
Okay.
Shay.
That's
a morally grey one.
Well, I think if the game was written to be more morally grey rather than just, cookie cutter assassins and other villains, I would put him. I'd debate it more, but I think he is naughty. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say naughty list because he's a Templar, but but then they do make the Templars the good guys, don't they? So nice.
I think he would be nice, wouldn't he? Because he's written like an assassin, basically.
Yeah. He's just an assassin, but for the other side.
I'm trying to think of grey characters that would cause a bit of friction here. Who's a character that you could arguably defend?
To be fair, I would say Ezio is a little bit grey. You remember Cappadocia? He just blows the whole city up, and loads of people probably die. You know, things like that. He's that was pretty much I would say it's an objectively bad thing he did. You know, do you know the part I mean in Revelations?
Oh yeah, when he the whole thing goes kaboom.
Yeah, obviously he does it because I think to blow up all the arsenal of weapons they've got, right? For the Templars, So I get it, and it's probably maybe it was the only way he could think of, but he didn't feel too bad about it, did he? He kind of just did it and moved on with his day. Yeah. And
do you remember what that Templar says after he kills him in that scene? I remember him saying something quite good about what he's doing. He
says something around, I don't know specifically what he said, but he brings it up. He says you think what you're doing is the right thing? You've just displaced thousands or something in this city, and for what? Something like that. And Ezio's he comes back with something else. I can't remember.
Maybe I should do maybe I should have another look at that scene. That sounds like something.
Yeah.
That whole Cappadocia part is quite different from the rest of the game.
It is. Yeah, it's just a small little pace changer, isn't it?
Aside from that, though, Ezio is nice, but that is quite a bad thing he did.
Yeah. In a way, it's almost. Is it a little bit out of character, that part?
Yeah, I think so, because it doesn't get he doesn't really face the consequences of it.
That's true, and he doesn't seem to really reflect on it either. If it, I think that scene could have been done better if maybe he's always at the end of each sequence he's writing a letter to Maria.
Yeah.
It would have been good if maybe he's Maria, I think I'm doing the right thing, but I'm really questioning it because the guilt I feel for what I had to do. That could have been quite good. But that never really happened. He was just I blew them up, and I'm getting near the library now.
Yeah, it was sort of on the race to the end by that point.
Yeah. That's probably one of. I mean, I love Revelations. I think it's great, but I do think that part could have maybe been done a bit better. But I guess I put him on a nice list overall.
Yeah, he sort of has to be, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe either Basim or Rosham.
Ooh.
Because they at the end of that game when you have the boss fight against Rosham, it's because she's been hiding everything from Basim. But in a way, she is sort of doing that for the right reasons. But then I think when she reappears in Valhalla, she is given a sort of sinister sort of vibe. So I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't really ever explain why she knows it all about Basim, right?
No.
It's just
not really.
Because even if she went there, how would she have seen his truth? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they just say the assassins knew it was bad.
Yeah. Oh man, Mirage. It was such a disappointment.
It was.
I get it disappoints so many people because the Odyssey and Valhalla lovers were expecting a game like that and they hated it. And then the OG, the fans that were looking forward to a more of a traditional experience, some of them were pleased, but a lot of them were disappointed because it just wasn't that good.
As much as the entire game is nothing, that final cutscene did again, same as Valhalla. I feel with that final cutscene, they actually did something. Not just the bit where he mixes with Nihal and becomes Loki and that. Well, not becomes, but gains his memories back. But the bit where he comes out of the cave and the music switches from the traditional Mirage soundtrack to like a techno version. It's like all distorted and stuff.
I've used that.
I listened to
before
that
in
track
videos.
on its own because it's just so good. It like really summarizes what's happening here.
Is that the like?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is cool, isn't it? It is cool.
I've listened to it on its own because it's just got this sense of like dread. Like when he comes out that cave, the scene should have been more like I think he just walks away from Roshan or something, and like she knows what's happened. It should have a lot more weight than it actually does.
Do you know what would have been way cooler? Is if like obviously he leaves Roshan because he still has, I suppose, a bit of care for her. He doesn't kill her, right?
Yeah.
But imagine he comes out at the end and he's much more like Loki, and then he just like brutally kills her or some shit.
Oh,
Like it would really like show that you know, that flick of the switch of like how he is now fully embraced it.
Although I think they did a really good job with just the eagle not recognizing him. That was like
that was also maybe more subtle is better. Maybe.
Even though I don't think the execution was like amazing, that music with like the idea of what's happening was so good. Like I can see how, I mean, the whole time I'm thinking, but this leads to Valhalla. But for the moment, it was really good.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I would still put Basim in the naughty list, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course.
Even like the beginning of the game when he gets all those kids killed.
Wait. Oh shit! Yeah. Because he sneaks into the palace.
He sneaks into the palace, so they kill his entire town.
Yeah,
like, that's on him.
Yeah. What did you think of the voice acting in that game?
Oh, it's awful.
It is,
except for Rosham. Her voice is very cool.
Yeah, hers is decent. It was it really let me down, the voice. Like, you know, the voice actors did a job, and like good for them and all that, but yeah, I mean, like coming away from like the Basim voice actor in Valhalla to this one,
I don't know why they changed him, to be fair. The one in Valhalla is really good.
I guess it was either the you know, scheduling with the actor, or perhaps they were thinking, well, we want to, you know, maybe we want a younger sounding Basim. But it was just the whole, every character except from Roshan, like voice acting just wasn't good. Do you think it's because like, do you think that they just did have a lower budget in all regards for the game, so they couldn't hire more talented voice actors?
I mean, maybe, but then look at Assassin's Creed Rogue, which was probably even cheaper.
Yeah.
And it had like, it didn't have the best voice acting ever, but I mean, Shea's really good. Yeah. Christopher Gist is whatever that guy was doing. But even he, like, at least he's being entertaining. He's not a good, it's not a good voice at all for the character. He seems like he's in a pantomime. But, like, then again, like, did you notice in Rogue that, like, Haytham's voice actor just doesn't give a shit?
I
He's,
mean,
like, really
off the top
in.
of my head, I can't really think about how he sounds in that one, to be honest, because again, it's my least played AC game. But do you think he just could tell?
It's like Haytham shows up and you go, oh my god, the game's about to get amazing because Haytham Kenway's in it, and then he just kind of like doesn't do anything, and the voice actor's very just like, well, Shay, I see you've done this. Yes, very good.
Maybe
he's
that's
like losing a lot of the wit and humour.
Do you think it's just a lack of direction in the writing and in his character, like from the writers?
Maybe.
He just didn't really quite know which way to take it.
Yeah, he's like, he does his job, but he's a character who's only there to do his job. He doesn't get like, oh man, you know, this is like fan fiction territory, but I keep thinking, like, what if there was a scene where it's just Haytham and Shay on the ship, they're just on the way to the final fight or whatever, and they're just like, Haytham just says like, oh Shay, I've got a son out there, you know, I've got a son that I've never even met, and then Shay could be like, you know, because I think the parallel should have been that Shay is like the son he never had, or like could never raise, because Shay gets so much more time with Haytham than Connor does, and then Shay could have been like, oh, did you know that Achilles lost his son as well? Like, you two may not be so different. You're both, like, lashing out because you don't have access to your child. And there's a parallel there that just never got explored.
Yeah, I see that.
Anyway, I'm going off topic. Anyway.
I guess... Wait, what? Who was going on the naughty list then? Or nice?
I think Basim goes on the naughty list.
Rashaan goes on the naughty list as well, I'd
Rashaan,
say.
Yeah, I think she has to. Like, she kept that from him.
Yeah, and also, like, we don't even, like, get any indication of that through the game. Like, it would have been cool if, at the end of every assassination, we see Rashaan and we get more of a vibe that, like, she is hiding something. I mean, like, we kind of do, but I just don't think it gets explored properly.
It'd be good if, like, there was at least one other scene where they went to Alamut and he, like, has a wander around and she's like, no, you can't go to the castle. You have to stay here.
Yeah.
Don't go up there.
If I was to make Mirage, I would have done it so at the end of every assassination, you do go back to Alamut and you talk with the mentor. Or maybe you don't need to talk with the mentor. Maybe it is just Rashaan. I guess I would have made Rashaan the mentor. You know, like the Al-Mualim sort of position. And then instead of, you know, it will parallel the first game like they thought they were trying to do. And
imagine Assassin's Creed 1 where you never go back to Al-Mualim.
Yeah.
Like, you're missing so much there.
It gets rid of all the substance. Yeah, exactly. And the character growth. And, you know, if Basim was then having these contemplations with Rashaan and then he was, you know, then picking up on the vibe that she's hiding something from me. Again, it's going to parallel Al-Mualim hiding a lot of the truth from Altair and then he figures it out himself. Yeah. But they didn't do that. They just kind of had you going about the world, talking to annoying characters like that tea guy in the market. Do you remember him?
The tea guy?
He was like, oh no, I swear he like sold teas and stuff. Wasn't it like?
I can't think of what his name was.
I thought it was like he sold teas from China, and he knew Basim when Basim was a kid or something, and he calls him like little bird or something.
Oh god, I don't remember that much.
You don't?
I didn't realise there was that many characters in Mirage.
Oh, he's literally just he's just there to like. He's there for a reason for Basim to get to the market and help him infiltrate the target who's inside of the market in the auction, you know.
God.
It's dumb. It's dumb. It's all
I
contrived.
remember like Dervis, but that's the length of my...
It's literally all just a contrived game. Like, oh, we're gonna just randomly get him to go here now, and it's like, I hate it. I'm sad to say. I'm sad to say because I thought that game. You know, when the game got announced, I was very like skeptical. It's gonna be terrible. Yeah. Then I saw story trailers. I saw things come out, and I thought, oh, this might be good. And then it's just not good.
You know, it's funny you say that because when I was looking for quotes from you, I thought, wouldn't it be really funny if I watched like your reaction to the reveal of Mirage and like tried to get a quote of you saying that it's really good?
Yeah.
There was a quote that I was gonna put in, but I thought it sounded too much like you would get it straight away.
What, in my reaction?
It was like, yeah, in your reaction you just go, oh my god, oh my fucking god, this looks fucking great.
Oh, naive exile.
I watched that reaction. I was so like, you really love it.
I was so excited. Yeah, I thought it was going to be amazing.
I can see how that pain, like, where it came from.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I think it's because I was so like, we hadn't seen anything and we had only heard little bits of information that it was going to be an assassin again and it's going to be in a city. So I see Basim with his hood up. I see him hiding on benches. I see him, and I'm like, oh my god, yes.
It looks like Assassin's Creed again.
Yeah.
It's when he does an air assassination that you go, what?
Yeah. And I go like, I don't know. Yeah.
It was
that aged like milk, that reaction. Yeah. Well,
maybe you should do a video where you go back and watch your initial thoughts on it and like the trailers.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a journey.
I was planning to do I've scripted a bit of it. I was planning to do an Assassin's Creed Mirage 1 year later thing, but I just don't think I can play that game again, man. I don't want to play it again because oh god. Like the thing that kept me going with Mirage was, wondering what was going to happen next and
yeah.
But now I know what happens.
Once you know.
Yeah, now I know. It's just like, oh god, I got to sit through all that again for like a fairly cool intro and a fairly cool end.
Yeah.
I don't want to do all that, so I don't think I'm going to do that video.
Oh man, I didn't think that would be the game that like hits the most personal for you.
I mean, only because of the journey on YouTube. Like the first sort of the first AC game that I was making videos like speculating about. Like because of that, it hits hard. And also because like they did like say, look, this is gonna be like old AC, and so it of course so it hurts harder when it's just not like that. Because it still doesn't get it. I always said to myself, and I probably said it in lots of videos, like this is literally pretty much their only chance to actually prove to us that they do know how to make a classic decent AC, because this is them saying back to roots. This is like their chance. So if they don't do it with this game, they're never going to do it again. That's what I said to myself. Because if they can't do it with Mirage, then how can they do it with anything else that isn't even trying to be like traditional AC?
Well, I think we're seeing the consequences of that. They're definitely not trying to do that ever again.
No. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that Mirage was classic AC. It was just
it wasn't. It wasn't.
Less of Valhalla. It was a small Valhalla.
Exactly. I just don't think anyone still works at Ubisoft that like really, really does understand why the older ACs were so good. Like they probably looked at Mirage, like AC1 when they tried to go back to roots of Mirage, and they probably thought, okay, it's just people liked it because it was quite simple, quite short, and lots of the gameplay activities were quite similar. Okay, we'll do that with Mirage. But there, it's not. That's not the reason at all. It's much deeper than that, And it's like lots of people like us make videos about it, and they don't ever seem to listen.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird.
Watch it.
Yeah, it's why a lot of people give up with AC channels, I think, because they realise that they're almost screaming into the void.
Well, I suppose it's always for the fans, though, isn't it? Like the community still wants to hear stuff while they're still active.
Do you find that like these days the AC community is much more dominated by like RPG AC fans?
I don't know. I think it's very split, especially like if I go off my comments and like subreddits and stuff like that. I see just as many people saying that they're looking forward to Shadows as people saying they're not.
Yeah.
It's so split. Sorry, have you know what?
No, sorry. It's just some mad drunk guy shouting outside my window.
Oh.
Down, in the street.
I could hear that, yeah.
Could you?
I heard some like, I was like, oh, is someone trying to talk?
Not much I can really do about that, but sorry, carry on. Ignore the drunk guy.
Oh, what was I saying there? Yeah, I think it is split down the middle. I think there's a lot of people who are wanting Shadows to be an RPG and a lot of people who want it to be classic. And I don't know, I think it's getting muddled a bit at the minute. It's very muddied. I think everybody wants something different. There's not like a clear cut, we want it like AC2. It's like, can you do this from Unity and this from, Valhalla and like mix it all together? And I don't know, it's odd. I have come to the acceptance that we're not going to get those old games ever again.
No. Not, definitely not. It's never happening.
But I'm still, they're saying this is the third phase. This is a fresh start. I'm going into it like just without any judgment. I just want to see if it is a new start or if it's just an extension of the Valhalla like RPG games.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it too much.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Do you think like Shadows is going to be like do you think it will have a decent storyline?
God. I hope it does. I think it needs to for me to like it. If it has a good story, then I will ignore a lot of the issues it has. But at the same time, I'm so worried it's going to be like these last couple of games where it's just a good start and a good end, and the middle is a slog to get through.
Yeah. I think, like you said, like if it has the only thing I think that will make me enjoy it is if it does have a decent story that that scratches the Assassin's Creed itch story-wise. Because
Mirage, I think, was ruined by its non-linear sequences, because then the story doesn't progress. There is no progression in Mirage's story because each sequence has to stand on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
And hearing that Shadows is going to be the same, I'm like, are we just getting a longer version of Mirage?
Yeah, I think the reason they did that with Mirage is because they were also trying to do the whole Because I think because you can pick which city you can pick a couple cities to go to at the beginning, can't you, in a different order in AC1.
Oh yeah.
I think that's why they did that. Again, they're trying to imitate
AC1
it.
is structured in sets though, and like the world does change after you finish each set.
I think that's
whereas
why
Mirage doesn't do that.
I think that's why it fell short with Mirage, is because again they were trying to imitate it without really knowing the ins and outs of what it did with AC1.
Yeah, I thought about that actually. That is the way that AC1's kind of structured.
Yeah.
AC1's better.
Oh, AC1's a good game, man. Yeah,
It's a masterpiece.
it is in its own right. You know, I think it stands completely standalone from the rest of the series. To be honest with you.
Especially like tonally and what messages it has to say. It's like so packed with content.
Yeah, it's like
in terms of the writing.
Yeah, like you know, if you think about I think it's like it might be like right at the beginning of AC1 when Desmond is thrown into the Animus and you know you're running about and it's all glitching and you're freaking out as Altair.
Yeah.
There's like you can hear Al Mualim in the background. I think it's in this moment, and he's like reading like some like really like deep cut ambiguous line from the Bible, like the something to man no folly or something. It's something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And it's like again on surface value, it's like he's just yapping. But then if you look into the meaning of that line, it references a lot of like philosophical topics that you know will be brought up in the game. And what game after this AC series went that deep with like its own message and its own commentary? You know.
Oh, Syndicate, of course.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Assassin's Christmas. Like, come on.
Assassin's Christmas.
There's a reason this is AC Assassin's Christmas themed, this episode.
Yeah, of course, because that's the best one.
And there's a reason we're called the Podyssey, because we love AC Odyssey.
We love hating it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Should we do the final round of my
Oh yeah, let's do it.
quiz?
Let's do it.
And we can wrap up with that.
Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah.
Cool. So, this round is called Did That Actually Happen?
Oh, okay.
These all have a bit of a theme. They're all Apple of Eden related.
All right.
So I'm going to list these three sort of statements and you just give me a true or a false.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, number one. The moon landing in 1969 was an attempt by the Templars to recover an Apple of Eden from the moon. True or false?
True.
That is correct.
Yes.
Correct
It's in. You learn it in AC2 during the
it's in the truth
segments. Yeah.
That is correct. Yeah.
I'll thank my most recent playthrough a few months ago to know the answer to that one.
Yeah, I looked into like the wiki on that and it's just hilarious. The Isu put it there, like they actually sent it up to the moon.
Wasn't that when they were
don't know
trying to save the
how-
world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because their plan was to put them all in
In orbit.
22 apples of Eden into orbit.
Yeah.
That's how there's 22. Some of them, anyway. Okay, so that was a little test. Number two. Altair created the memory seals that we see in Revelations himself using the Apple of Eden's knowledge.
When you say created them himself, like he crafted these things, is that what you mean?
Yeah, like he made them, like built them.
So I would say that's false.
And what makes you say that?
Because I was always under the assumption that the device that Basim comes into contact with at the beginning of Mirage was one of those Masyaf keys, just with a different memory recorded on it.
Ah.
That's what I thought, because those Masyaf keys were collected by Altair from Baghdad, weren't they? No, they're from Alamut. He found them in Alamut.
That is correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Cool.
So he went to Alamut and got them from the same machine that Basim used.
Yes. So am I right in thinking maybe it wasn't the specific one of the Masyaf keys that you know at the beginning when he finds the device in the rich guy's
Oh
palace.
yeah.
I at the time I was like, that's a Masyaf key, but maybe it wasn't. It wasn't one of the ones that Altair used. Maybe.
I don't think it's the same ones, but in the wiki it says that Altair, when him and his son got banished from Masyaf, they went to Baghdad.
Oh, okay.
So it says that during his exile, he visited Alamut.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear that word, I shout it out.
So during his exile,
Hey.
he went to Alamut and found the same machine that Basim used, and that's where he got his discs from.
Yes. Did you know,
So, it's
real
pretty cool.
quick, before Mirage came out, before we even saw gameplay, I did this whole deep dive video because I still do. I have the manual, the game manual for Revelations. You know, like the big one with all the tips and those ones they use.
Oh, yeah.
The official guide. Well, if you read, they have loads of AC lore in the official Revelations guide, and there is an illustration of Altair under Alamut collecting the keys, and it tells you all about it. So So I talked about it in a video, like obviously a couple years ago, and I said, I wonder if this is going to connect with Mirage because we know that, Basim will be training at Alamut and stuff like that. So that's how I
didn't
knew
know that was canon before Mirage.
It was.
That's pretty
It was
cool, then.
all in the Assassin's Creed Revelations guidebook.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm actually more surprised that they stuck to the law.
I know, right? Yeah.
Like for once.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so the third question is... Queen Elizabeth I held the same Apple of Eden from Altair's library.
Oh, God. I'm going to say... Oh, God. Okay, so in the truth, I think there is one segment where you have to, scan around a painting of Queen Elizabeth I to find her holding an apple.
Yeah, she did hold an Apple of Eden. She did have one.
But whether that's...
That part's true.
Right, whether that's the same one... Well, so she came after Altair. Now, Altair held the apple for pretty much his whole life. No. Oh, fuck. But then... I guess that... No, I think it's false, because I think it would have been under Masyaf.
That is
Wrong
incorrect.
answer.
It is true.
She held it?
In a database entry in Assassin's Creed 3, it specifies that she went to Masyaf and recovered the apple from his library.
What? Oh, that is dumb.
So, if you go on the Wikipedia, it has every piece of Eden and the entire history of who held it. I didn't put this in because I thought you might already know it, but there is a whole storyline with Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison.
Yeah. The time travel thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So, Thomas Edison was a Templar, and when Nikola Tesla got hold of an Apple of Eden, he stole it and gave it to Adolf Hitler.
Yeah. I did a YouTube short about that last year or something. Yeah.
I figured that you might know that because I thought if it's Hitler, I'm sure you'll know something as
what do you
serious as
mean?
that.
If it's
No,
Hitler.
I mean, that's a funny video though, isn't it? That's
Yeah. I can't remember what I titled that short, but it did quite well. I remember at the beginning I was like, I didn't want to say Hitler's name just in case because of YouTube shorts and TikTok. So I said a guy that names rhyme with Smittler, and people got it obviously. I think I just said who was the most evil Templar or something like that.
Oh yeah. I suppose I could throw another quick. Okay, I'm going to throw another quick question out there.
Okay.
Can an Apple of Eden be deactivated?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think about like Adam and Eve, when it showed that cutscene of them escaping from the truth segments, and they're it shows the Isu using the apple to dominate the minds. I wonder if in some cutscene somewhere there's some similar thing where it does sort of power down or get taken over by the humans and they escape. but I'm not sure. I'm gonna say yeah, true, but I mean I don't really know.
The answer is true.
Correct.
Oh, I was
answer.
right. Okay, what? Do you have an explanation?
So the only example that I remember, but there is like 3 or 4 examples throughout history, but in the Isle of Skye DLC in Valhalla, Cassandra deactivates the Piece of Eden.
Oh, okay.
There's an Apple of Eden that you can get at the end of that. She deactivates it and supposedly destroys it. Now,
Right.
apparently, I think it's the Queen Elizabeth apple. She destroyed it as well. Like, Pieces of Eden can actually be destroyed. Which is news to me, but yeah.
Yeah,
apparently
but
they can be switched on and off and stuff. as well.
how did Queen? This is the thing I don't get about that Queen Elizabeth thing going to Masyaf, because I thought that apple was, you know, Ezio sees it down there and he goes, "Oh no, you'll stay there."
Yeah, that's true.
Did she come after Ezio?
She did, yes.
Oh,
about
okay.
100 years after.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I say fair enough. I mean, I think that sounds pretty dumb. That Queen Elizabeth went to Masyaf. Like, oh my god.
If I go on her wiki, I might be able to find the answers. So she was... oh my god. She worked with the assassins, so I think she was maybe gifted it.
So she didn't go to Masyaf?
It is the same apple from Masyaf. But what does this say? Oh my god, hang on a minute. Oh, right, because it's like the crown jewels. Something called a Globus Cruciger.
Oh yeah, that's people's nickname for me, actually.
I'm just going to close that. I have no idea.
Fair enough.
But
well,
the wiki did say
you learn a little bit more AC lore every day.
Yeah. Now I'm doubting myself. I did see it, though.
We're probably gonna find out as one day that like there's this like secret piece of AC lore where there was like an assassin dog and he was part of the Brotherhood. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Probably. There's like 5 main pieces of Eden that are like tracked. There's massive wiki articles going through each one. Can't actually... I can see the note here. It says that the apple was removed from the library eventually and given to Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, okay, so it was removed
That
by
part's
someone else.
true, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't actually find the full like lore on that story. But apparently it's in a database entry in AC3, so that's where we can go looking for it.
Okay. I mean, I won't go looking for it, but I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, that wraps it up for my end of the Christmas quiz.
Right, that was decent. I think nice little mix. I can't even, what's the word? Oh my god.
Mix and match?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the new thing they've got on the McDonald's menu when you can mix. It's called mix and match, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, low key, I kind of want to get myself a McDonald's now. You know.
Ooh, that's a good
big tasty.
Well, I'm still waiting for my tea. I don't know.
Yeah. You're just hungry.
Yeah, I'll have anything.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what though? I'm loving the big tasty right now.
Yeah, I do like a big tasty with bacon.
Oh yeah. It's
the cheese stack. I quite like the cheese. What is it? The cheese.
I know the one
it's
you
not
mean.
The cheese stack at the minute.
Isn't
it's
it
the crispy, the McCrispy.
Oh, McCrispy's decent. Yeah, I like that one.
But I do like the Philly cheese stack when I had that in the
I've
summer.
never tried that one.
Oh, it's just lots of cheese.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like,
Burger.
it kind of put me off because I was like, oh, is that a little bit too much cheese for me? Do you know what I mean? But I mean,
never too much cheese.
Yeah. Nah, that big tasty though, like, I always get sad when it goes away because it goes away for so long. And then when it comes back, like, it's an event for me. Like, I go there on the day, you know, oh, mate, I am getting to get one. Fuck it. I've decided tonight I'm having one.
Yeah. Go for it.
Why not?
Go for it.
Hell yeah. Well, I get
No
that.
Christmas present.
Yeah. I mean, it's not very Christmas themed to get a big tasty, is it? But the big turkey, yeah. But
Oh yeah.
a big turkey with bacon. But yeah, no, I think that was a good episode. I think we had fun. I hope the viewers did as well. Comment below if you did enjoy it, guys. Did you get those pixelated images? Did you did you get them? Did you not? Did you get the questions? Did you get the answers? I'll probably do a few clips out of this episode. I posted a clip today actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, well, I did it last night, but I scheduled it.
It's always funny re-listening it and being like, oh yeah, we said that.
Yeah, I know. Did you see what I titled it? I thought it was quite funny.
I didn't. I think I just clicked on it.
It was Ubisoft X.
Gaming experts.
Gaming experts call out Ubisoft. Yeah, that was quite funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's actually got any views or anything. I haven't looked. Probably not. It might take a couple days, maybe.
Yeah, it might take a bit. Well, we were saying even on the last episode, weren't we? Where shorts take a while to wind up more.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, to be fair though, the other like clips we put out, when we first started the channel, I think they did quite well. Like one of them got 10K.
They did very well. Yeah,
7K and 10K, I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will see.
Maybe it'll just take a little bit to get going. I think that's the thing with shorts. You never know, but they always end up sort of taking off eventually.
Yeah,
you just don't know when it'll happen.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure we'll hit like a banger clip and then it will just do really well. But
yeah.
Time will tell, as will all things. And that is the moral of today's story, the Christmas episode. Yes. To the viewers out there, if they are, they enjoy. My message is to enjoy Christmas, guys.
Yes.
Whether you think you deserve it or not, just take this time to enjoy it, embrace it, relax, unwind, because we've all worked hard this year, and it's good sometimes to just like do nothing, just to take a bit of time to just think to yourself like, you know what, I can actually like just not do much right now and just like not feel guilty,
Yeah, and I mean, obviously it's a chance to see family, or even if you're not seeing family, just a nice chance to relax and have a bit of a break.
Exactly. Just feel like
we're very happy that we've been a part of your Christmas tradition, I guess.
Yeah.
Whether you're watching this after Christmas or beforehand, we're happy to be part of it.
Yeah, for those of you watching on Christmas Day, I mean, happy Assassin Christmas. I hope that the day's been good for you. I hope it's going well. I hope you ate a lot of food. I guess that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, so we're going to be, because we're releasing this episode earlier in the week, we're going to be taking a break with Sunday's release. But then we will be back next Sunday with another Podyssey.
Yes.
Probably the last one of the year, unless that takes us into the new year. I haven't actually checked the calendar date.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Maybe
it's either one or two more. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. So the next one will be coming out after the new year.
Oh, really?
Because we'll record it on the 30th.
Ah, wow. Wait, so
maybe
we'll record one more before the end of the year, is that right?
We'll record it on the 30th, but by the time it comes out, it'll be like the 5th or something.
Oh, yeah, makes sense, yeah.
So
Damn.
Maybe our next episode could be like what was 2024 like for Assassin's Creed?
That's a good idea. A little recap, yeah. We could talk about, what happened? Magic the Gathering, was that this year? Assassin's Creed?
It was.
Yeah.
I'll hold my deck up to the camera. I only opened it once.
I think there was also like a collaboration with some like mobile game, Chinese mobile game.
Oh god. Was that a 10-cent one by any chance?
I mean, yeah, probably. I'm not sure. I just saw like a really badly like promoted trailer. It was really weird like how they did it, and I thought, what the hell is this? It looks fake. but it was a legit collab for like this mobile game. I don't know. Yeah, we'll look into it though. We'll see it. We'll do a little document, I guess, of like everything that happened with AC in 2024.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Obviously, Shadows is going to be a big part of that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
not releasing.
Yeah, the delay, I guess. The announcement and delay. To be honest, obviously all the backlash as well. Like, can't ignore that.
Yeah.
That's been unfortunately a big part of it as well.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Mirage had some updates this year because that came out like last year, so it's had some stuff this year.
Yeah, the back ejecting stuff and which
Did
is
that
still
make or break the game for you? Did that help?
No, it's still a terrible parkour system, isn't it? It doesn't really change much. It just makes it a little bit more bearable, I suppose.
It's definitely a lot better with it, but it wasn't a massive change.
Well, to be honest with you, like when the update came out, I was done with the game. I'd done my video, I'd done it. I was done. But then I think I've had it installed on my PS5 ever since it came out. I haven't uninstalled it because I always thought like, well, what if I need footage? And I think, I don't know why, but I think I loaded up the game a few months back and it updated and I tried parkour and it felt exactly the same. It didn't actually really change much. Nothing noticeable.
Yeah, I mean, visually it's the same. It's just like you can kind of break the game a little bit now with like some of the moves to try and make it feel better.
Yeah.
But if you have to do that, that's not a great sign.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, forget all that stuff. It's Christmas. We're having a good time,
End on a good note.
Exactly. It's, well, Mr. Lewis Willis Makes Movies. It's been good spending Christmas Eve with you. Wink, wink, because it's, not really Christmas Eve, but you know what I'm saying.
Maybe a couple of days beforehand, but nobody knows that.
No. Well, they do now.
But yeah, it's been good, and we'll probably reconcile after the fact, won't we? It'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I'll have to ask. Yeah, we'll talk about how our Christmases went, I suppose, next episode.
Yeah, we can recap our Christmases. That would be nice.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure we'll hear from each other on message between, won't we?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if I don't actually speak to you, I say face to face, but you know what I mean. Then I guess, have a good Christmas, man. I hope it's good.
Yeah, you too, of course.
Yeah.
And to everyone at home.
Of course, yeah. To the Podyssey army.
Yeah.
The
our League of Assassins.
Yeah. We need a name for him.
Yeah. You should comment that down below. What do you want to be called?
Yeah, what do you want to be called? The Podyssey army? No. Let us know.
Pussies.
Just the pussies. What up, pussies? No, only kidding. We love you guys. Let us know. Tell us. We'll let you guys pick. All right. Well,
cool.
Should we do an outro?
Yeah, I suppose this has been.
Yeah, and also lead into the jingle I made. Goodbye. Yeah.
AC Podyssey, the Christmas Podyssey. AC Podyssey, it's Christmas Podyssey. Assassin Christmas. Oh yeah, what's this? Greenie, yeah. AC Podyssey, the Christmas Podyssey. Assassin Christmas. Willis Makes Movies and the XO. We are co-hosting our depression. No, I'm joking, Podyssey.